What's good, everybody? Freaks and Geeks, aka NoahC, back at it again today for another video. And so today, as you can see in the title, we're going to be talking about the Warden rework. And let's just talk about this for a second. Everyone in this community is going crazy over the hints they showed us with Warden in the last 2 days of footage from E3. I know this is going to sound crazy, and bear with me on this, but I personally don't think Warden needs a rework right now. And before you all dislike the video and got your pitchforks and ready to get me out of here, just hear me out, okay? Just bear with me, just bear with me. Warden has always been a strong character. From launch, he has been a menace with his shoulder bash mix-up to his top light to zone combos. Now you say, oh, these are easy to get around. You just suck. Wham. I played for Nobushi for about 6 seasons, and I never had a problem with Warden in that matchup anyway. The reason why I say even now he's so strong is not because of the tools he has or lack thereof, but his overall damage. And so when I talk about the damage, I basically just want you guys to kind of just taking perspective of what he gets off of the normal things that what you would normally have to deal with in your day-to-day for Honor. So off of a light parry, off rip, that's a confirmed 40 damage. Off of a heavy parry, you get 24 damage, which is the same damage you get if you shoulder bash someone. But if you get the side light parry or the heavy parry into the side light damage, basically you get the potential to go right into your mix-up with the shoulder bash to let it loose, or to go and cancel into a guard break, or to cancel it and wait for them to throw out an attack out of just nervousness, or you can even charge up the shoulder bash for another confirmed 40 damage. So he overall right there is already a strong character just by that alone. And then let's talk about him in just in neutral. He has the best top guard presence in the entire game on offense and defense. You have to respect the Warden whenever his guard is top, because he either hits you with a fast top light for 15 damage, and if you challenge his top light, he's going to crush and counter you. And basically that hits you for 40 damage with a confirmed shoulder bash into another 24 damage. So guess what? You just got hit for 64 damage because you wanted to be brave. And that in itself lets you know what kind of character we're dealing with right here. This is a character that by alone is just a menace. Now, is he good in 4v4 situations? No, because these same type of situations only really arise when you're actually fighting in a 1v1 setting. So, and we don't even have to worry about like, and you all know, but whenever Warden gets somebody out of stamina, it's basically game over if you guess wrong. Not even if you guess wrong, like, it's just a more or less it's a true 50-50. Either you dodge or you don't. And if he lets it go, you get hit 24, and if he goes to the guard break, you get either kicked to the ground for another 40 damage, or, you know, if he really wants to max punish you, get to the side light or side heavy into top heavy. And that right there in itself just makes it to where Warden is just a very, very viable character right now. So Warden all around is just good. Now I'm not even getting to advanced, gameplay or advanced tactics with Warden, because Warden by himself just has crazy mind games. I fight 2 of the best Wardens on console all the time. There's a guy that goes by the name of Gold Killer, and another guy that goes by the name of E Killer. And not counting out my homie Swords, but they are more or less the best Wardens in the game right now on console anyway. And they are so fun to play against, it's because they have annoying ass tactics, but at the same time, it's not the same turtle bullshit that you would normally deal with when it comes to just your regular day-to-day Warden. They make it fun. They make it more enjoyable for you to actually be able to catch them. But if you guess wrong, of course they're gonna punish you, and they're gonna punish you in a way that only they know how to punish you. again, they are, honest to God, just very, very good wardens. And I'm sorry for that voice crack. It's early morning when I'm recording this, so just my apologies. But yeah, I just know for a fact, just by playing those two people alone, that's how I know the Warden class does not suffer at any shape or form. Now, can we improve on him? And can we even make him a better character at this point? Again, I say we don't need to, because he's just more or less just a very stable character right now. You have other characters who are suffering, and they don't even come close to what Warden can do. And even they would even lose in a matchup against Warden right now. I kind of understand what direction they're going in with this. Honestly, it's because they want to make it to where all the vanguards are viable, and that when, you know, the new season comes out with the 4 new heroes and stuff, that everybody's able to enjoy the old characters and they're able to actually use, you know, Warden, because Warden is a fan favorite character. That's why they really buffed Orochi, because he's a fan favorite character as well. He's just one of those characters that, again, people just love. So now let's just talk about it. Let's just say if he did get a rework, like, how do we change him? What do we improve on, etc., etc. So what was shown in E3 was basically his side lights would be sped up for sure, which would be giving him more options from neutral, just being able to go left to right to top. Then you have the point where he gets an unblockable, a top unblockable from his heavy chain. So he'll go into his R2, and then from top he'll be able to go into his unblockable. Now, I say that's going to be very, very strong if you can do it after a guard break, meaning that they guard break, you go into a side heavy, and then you're able to go into a top heavy. And from there, that's going to be a godly mix-up, because you never know what you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get the cancellation. You don't know if you're going to get the actual top heavy. You don't know if you're going to get another cancel to a shoulder bash. You don't know if you're going to get hit with a zone, another light attack. Like, it's a lot of stuff that he can do with that unblockable. That's going to make him a big menace. It's going to make people move. People already move with Warden in particular. He's not going to be those characters that you could just sit in his face and stuff. So we have more to deal with if that becomes a possibility. And I also heard they're changing up or tweaking his shoulder bash. Now, I don't know how much of that is true. I don't know how much of what they're gonna do to it, etc., etc. I saw there was a little bit of an animation change somewhere along those lines in the actual video. I just pray that whatever they decide to do to his shoulder bash, that it does not become broken. Okay, before, his shoulder bash in like the first few seasons of the game, it was way too strong. It was way too strong because of the fact that you could literally hold it last second. You didn't have to commit to the shoulder bash. You could cancel it to be safe. It made you not untouchable, but it made you an offensive god. It made you something very, very, you just couldn't deal with it. Even as an Nobushi, it was hard. I wasn't that good back then with hidden stance, but I mean, I think if it was still like that now, it would definitely be a problem for me. So I just hope whatever they decide to do, man, they just don't need to mess it up. It's balanced now, and that's what we need to go for. Just balance things here in this game. So outside of that, I really don't have nothing else left to say. I would love to hear you guys' suggestions on this, and I would love to hear your feedback on what we can do about Warden. If he actually deserves a rework again, I don't feel like he does, but again, I just want to see what you guys, I just want to hear what you guys' opinions are. Again, thank you all for the love and support. These last few days have been monumental. My last video got 10K views. And so I pray that you guys share this video around with the community, etc., etc. I'm just trying to get out there and just be a very prominent force here in the For Honor community. So again, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. But this has basically been Freaks and Geeks, aka NoahC, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace and light, deuces.